Today's video, I want to teach you guys how to start a faceless YouTube channel using AI. Now, AI has made it very easy for us to actually start a channel without putting too much effort to it. Well, there's still some effort to be put. The first thing you're gonna do is to have a YouTube channel, which I guess you have already. So you have you should have like a name you want to use. It should be kiddies friendly. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to start a kid channel, a kid animated faceless channel, well, you can go ahead with that. If you also just want to do story time, folktales and all that, you can also go ahead with that. I think the next important thing you should do is to have a story. So these stories can either come from you, which, you know, if you're a writer, if you know how to write good stories, you can write. But if you want to put on a cheat mode and you want to do this easier, you can always go to ChatGPT on your Snapchat, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, or you can go to chatgpt.com. So while you're on ChatGPT and you open the the website, the next thing you need to do is to ask for what you want. Now, I recommend you be very specific with your story so the AI will know what you actually want. So this is how I want my prompt to be. It's going to be writing a story about a king and an old witch in a let's put like in a Disney kingdom. I'm just gonna get like my prompt. I'm gonna have my stories. I'm gonna be copying this story and I'm going to put this story on my notes, because ChatGPT always, whenever you leave the website, it just refreshes, so you have to save your story so that you don't ask again and then you get a different story totally. Now, the next thing that I want to do, guys, is to go to 11 Labs. This 11 Labs is where I'm going to be generating my AI voice, so my voice don't actually give me away if I'm doing my faceless YouTube. You can be doing all this just laying down on the bed, nobody has to know. But let's get serious now. So once you go to 11lab.io, you get to see this page. You go back to the notes and you take the you copy the notes, like the story. Depends on how you want to do. You want to copy line to line, full stop to full stop, paragraph to paragraph. It depends on you. So I'm just going to be copying the whole story because I just made my stories not that long, so I'm just going to be fixing it all in this video. I'm going to be pasting it on the 11 Labs. Now the story is pasted here, so the next thing I'm going to do is to get a voice. So I'm going to be testing some out, but I'm going to be going with this particular voice.
If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform 1 million realities.
The voice seems story-like, is very soothing. So
as an organizer, I start from where the world is, as it is, not as I would like it to be.
This is the voice I used the first time though, so I'm just going to be using it again.
A solitary fantasy can totally transform 1 million realities.
So yes, once you're done with it, you're gonna click on generate and it's gonna generate the voice for you, so you guys can actually see how easy it is to actually get to this point. I'm gonna download this voice to my files, which I'm gonna be using on my app. The next thing that I want to do now is to add the videos, to make it more exciting, to engage my audience. I'm going to have to put in a video. Now, to get my AI video, I can use Canva, or I can also go to the website gemo.ai. I'm going to be going to this website because this is where I used the last one and the animations are actually quite okay. But if you want to go to more kid friendly animations, you can get that all from Canva. I'm going to be showing you how you can use Canva to get animations. So this is how to use animations on Canva. So I think I'm just going to be doing this in another video, but I'm just going to be rushing this. So once you open the Canva, you go to a clean slate. Just make sure it's on video, it's not on picture, it's on video. Now you go to YouTube videos and you click on a blank slate. So once that is done, you go to this plus sign you see here and you click on elements. Now while you click on elements here, you can go to and type on kids friendly background. So this is what I'm going to be typing. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this background, and just to make it more lively and more cartoon-ish, I'm just gonna be adding, movable trees, leaves, falling, raindrops and all that, just to make it more realistic. So you make sure you put it on graphics so that you get, you know, more graphic designs. And yes, this is how, you know, you put them together to make it more, you know, cartoonish. You want to, you know, talk about tortoise, lion, pigs and all that. I think the next thing you need to do now is to go to that same element, and then you type any animal you want to use. This is what I'm going to use. You type in any animals you want to use, and then, you know, you just try to make it more, you know, movable, add motion to it. How to add motion to it now is to go to this animate here you see, and, you know, you click on this particular tool, and then you use your hands to, like, you know, roll around it. That's how you animate it. Now you see the final results. This is just the animation. You know, I'm going to be adding sound to it. Now I'm going to look for sound. I'm going to be adding sound to it, and then once I'm done with that, this is how you know it turns out.
In the animal kingdom lived a friendly lion.
So we're going to be opening Gemo.ai, and this is how the site looks like. I don't think there's any need for you to log in, but if you want to log in, oh well, this is where you're going to be putting that prompt that you copied. Anyways, you can always make it more interesting by adding like different scenes to it, like the way I like doing mine. I always like adding different scenes to it. So I'm going to be looking for an old witch in, let's say, a now you can see the image that was shown to me.
In the magical Disney kingdom, there lived a cruel king who ruled with an iron fist. One day, an old witch appeared and cursed the king, turning his lavish palace into humble cottages. As punishment, the king was forced to live among his subjects, learning humility and kindness.